Hello, everyone. Oh, good. The lighting's a little bit better. Glenn here, Swamp Picker. I'm going to wait a couple minutes till everybody kind of shows up. And if you are in here, say hello in the chat so I know you're here. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Blackberry, hello. Like I said, I'm going to wait a couple minutes till everybody gets in here. I'm going to try to do it today instead of tomorrow on Sunday because I've got a lot of going on tomorrow. Well, everybody have a good week so far? Hey, Adam. How's it going? So just wait a couple more minutes, and then like I said, we'll get on board. Hello, Michelle. Actually rainy today. I hit 3 neighborhood garage sales. Hey, Lucky. And all that. But hit 3 neighborhood garage sales. Basically, they've been rain outs. One of them was a rain out from 3 weeks ago. And all that. So they had a good day today to have a garage sale, but few people actually set up because I guess they were gun shy, setting up, and all that. And a lot of these neighborhoods, old neighborhoods, don't have good carports. Basically, it's their front yard. So, the ones that do have good carports, they'll have the garage sale. But it was like, and they were all close together too. It was all in what you call Mid City Baton Rouge, all 3 neighborhood garage sales. But let's get with it, and I'll show you what I got Thursday. Like I said, it was right down the street. It was an estate sale put on by 2 sisters. Found this little micro cassette recorder. That's my tape inside. The battery terminal was clean. It's made by Lanier, which I never really seen any of those. I heard of the name, but like I said, I'll sell it with 2 tapes, and all that. I got a couple blanks or used tapes I'll sell with it. Usually those sell a little bit better when you sell, tapes. And when you do find blank tapes, buy them. That way when you do find these, you can actually put them with it. And all that. And let's see, Friday. That was my Thursday garage sale, and that was about 5:30 or 6 o'clock when I found that micro cassette. Well, Friday, on the way to work, I found this Polaroid for $3 in Baton Rouge. And it's a kind of an old neighborhood, and it actually does power up. Well, pop it open like that. I usually miss these real quick. You got to take it out. Take it out and you put it back in. As you can hear, it powers on and all that. Like I said, I paid $3 for that. I'll try to sell it to Retrospect. They buy more on the direct side versus on eBay now, from what I understand. No, same garage sale where I bought I bought this it's called Marble Country Store. It's a blue jean jacket, leather collar. I paid $1.50 for this, so I don't really, didn't want to pass it up for that price there. No, it's fairly clean and all that. So, and another Friday sale I actually hit this one about 7 o'clock. Let me see if I can pick it up a little bit on the heavy side, but this Goodyear racing stool. The little casters are not the best in the world. I need to figure out if I can tighten them up or not. That one little spot right there, I'll have to wipe out, but I kind of dusted it. It's a little bit dusty and all that. Like I said, I got some rust remover I'll put on that. But some of them are going anywhere from $69 to $99 on eBay, but I'll try to sell that local for a guy. Be good in a man cave, definitely. But it would be very heavy to send out. And I try to figure out if it could be disassembled and shipped in a smaller box. And I paid $6 for that. And I saw that Thursday night on Craigslist. And the lady's always having garage sales, and she doesn't always have good stuff. but she'll have that one good item I'll see in that picture and all that. And I saw that, you know, and I was there for, like you said, 7:05 or something like that, you know, and she was a 6:30 sale, so I should have been there earlier and all that, but luckily I was able to get my hands on it. She had 8 on it and offer 6. Hey, bum crack picker and all that. And then let's see, Adam, I need to make you a moderator, and I'm gonna make you a moderator, Mike, and all that. Well, like I said, I got that Friday, and let me see, Friday. That's everything. Let's start this morning sales, the 3 neighborhood sales. This is a little bit heavy side. I'll sell this local and all that. One should like for $19.95 plus about $30 shipping. Let me see if I turn it around. Hold 40 millimeter rounds. I think you focus. There it goes. And all that. And I paid $1 for this. So not very. I got a pretty good deal on that. And this needs to clean it up. Hey, Randy, and all that. And like I said, the Churchill, if he's in the chat, ran into Brett and all that this morning. And like I said, I ran into him a couple of times at garage sales. It's been a couple of years probably since I ran into a garage sale, and I saw him out there. Hey, you know, I went up to him and said, "Are you Brett?" And he said, "Yep." And he knew who I was and all that. But congrats on his new promotion too, on his job too, and all that. And at that sale, garage sale, I did not buy nothing at the church sale because they had a really long line. But they had a lot of stuff, you know. You know, if you have time to go through the books and records, you know, you might have been able to pick something up. I think Brett did pick up some records of like what he had in his hand when I left and all that. Let's see. And all that. And let's see what I got next. And the first item I hit in the neighborhood sale was these chairs right here. They were inside. They had like 6 of them. Now, I was actually about to leave. So they had $3 a piece. They had 6 of them. And all that. They come with a little headrest, place to put your cold drinks at, you know. And you can extend this all the way out and actually lay down on it to a certain degree. And all that. They had $3. I offered a certain, I don't know what I offered, maybe like 12. And all that, and he came back with 15. So basically I paid $2.50 for each one. Some of them sell for like anywhere from $39.99. Brand new, they sell like $59.99. But I've got a garage sale in a few weeks, and I'll put it on Let Go, Offer Up, Facebook Marketplace, and all that. And hopefully, you know, like I said, maybe sell them in a group, you know, sell them, I don't know, maybe $10 a piece. And if they buy them all, maybe do like $40 or something like that, maybe, and all that. A little swig of water. And the next item, I'm trying to remember I found. Let's see. One garage sale, I found this cable splicer. I don't think they do good, but the box was kind of on the vintage side. I couldn't find a year model on it. They had a sticker on there. I tried to kind of get it off, and then I made a mistake, you know, peeling a little bit of the box off. And we kind of pull it out, and looks different from the picture. Basically, you know, that's what a film splicer is and all that. But I got a bigger version of it. It actually has reels on it that I found at a garage sale, and it does have the original instructions also in the box. But being vintage looking, I figured somebody would want this for the box. They had this laying on the table for 50 cents. Not worth nothing for the back of it, but it's a pearl. It's made in USA, double-bladed knife. You know, Imperial, and I got to throw it in with this. So I only paid $1 both of these. Another garage sale. She basically said everything's $1 on the table. I got 11 Boy Scout books, anywhere from 1942 to about 1971. You know, this is the Den Chiefs book. Let's see. They call this the Wolf Cub book right there. I don't know if I see the other one a little bit better in view. They said it's the same one here. And some of these like 1942. This one's actually designed for the mom, what they call a den mother. No, I think this might be 48. No, that, like I said, that's another book. No, and I'll probably lot them together because they don't do good separate, but I'll just do a bundle. And I haven't really researched any of this stuff about today, like I said, and I was only out there until 8:30 before I came into work. And these are a couple of newer ones. This is like probably 80s, 70s, very early 70s or late 60s, and another early 70s. And another garage sale. Found a SpongeBob Monopoly. The pieces seem to be all there. It had $1 on it, as you can see. I don't think, I mean, all the parts up together, you know, all the pieces, and just sell them flat, you know, like ship it flat rate. You know, I could actually send the board by itself flat rate, which somebody sold. I think somebody sold one around like $7, you know, and free shipping or something, or flat rate shipping. But you know, it's got kind of like those weird eyes on there too, if you see it. But if you always check on the back of the box, it tells you what's in the box too, all the pieces and all that. So, and all that, and it seemed to be all there. Same garage sale. Found this Tetris deal. Had 3 on it. I think I offered $2 for it or $1 for it, I think. And she took it. There's a mistake I made. If you look real good, original tape is on there. No, it hasn't been opened yet. Let me see if this is the side I opened. But I couldn't tell if it was her tape or the factory tape, but I did open it up. And the good thing about it, you know, being a lot of pieces, I probably shouldn't open it up anyway. But it was sealed and all that. So I definitely want to take that out. You know, there. And here's all the little pieces that came with it. Now I did check this. Somebody sold just the pieces separate for $8.99, free shipping on this, and that was not sealed. And these are sealed here. So, you know, I might slot all these together and sell them as, you know, like that. Got orange, yellow, and all that stuff. Like I said, all sealed. Let's see. Hey Todd, how's it going, man? Hey Angie. Another items. This is not really worth much here, but it's called the Crush Dice Game. Looks like it's, you know, she did use it a couple of times. Looks like it. You know, comes with some dice, different type dice in there. Kind of like a little backgammon cup, and then instructions. Oh, and I paid 50 cents for this. At first, I thought it might have been like a bank or something. Like I said, it has a little top on it right here. All that was the bottom of it. Paid 50 cents for that. And oh no, it's Boy Scout books. I found this in one of the books. It's from 1994. It was a receipt, I think in Mississippi. No, Buda, Texas. Where I guess a person bought. It doesn't say how many books. It says $4.50 and all that on the receipt. And all that. Where I guess they bought Boy Scout at a vintage store. Okay, in the same place where I bought the Tetris and the Monopoly game when I was leaving out, whatever. Well, I kind of saw it, but didn't really pay attention to it. But this is the last item, which is really, really cool. This Boston spaceship, which is the group, Boston, and all that. Cool frame. He had a couple little decals on it, which I took off. Now, if you look on the back, you know, it's kind of held on. Few of the staples fell. I'm gonna remove that and said wipe the edge of the glass, so clean it up a little bit better, and maybe get some more little staples or nails and put that in there. But I could not find any comps on it. If you put Boston mirror in there, pulls up the actual state of Boston and the Red Sox. I put in mirror music group and couldn't get nothing up. So if anybody got any ideas on how, if they see this on eBay, message me, let me know. All that, but like I said, that is really cool there, and all that. So. And this is an item I found last week or Sunday. Somebody actually gave it to me. Hey, Craig, somebody gave this to me. I'm not going to say who and all that, but it's all sealed. It's I think that's the date back here. It's like 2017 July 20th right there. It's kind of a different code and all that there, but it's sealed. They have 2 more of them. He's going to get back to me tomorrow and let me know if I can have them or not, because he wanted to give other people a chance to have them. But, I'll put those up probably, like I said, Wednesday. And all that. Let's see if I got anything else. Another little hint I do. I save my old cardboard boxes and all that, and these are really thick pieces of cardboard. When I send out decals, I never sent out record albums, but this is pretty thick stuff, and all that. So this is my scrap pile of cardboard I use for shipping. All right, and let's see. Let me show you a couple of my solds and all that. This is something I sold on Poshmark today. All that. KT Mac got one of those. Then also sold one on my work eBay, which I run for my work and all that. So the sprocket, and he actually messaged me right before the show started. I need to change my address, but as long as he does it through eBay, I think I'm okay. If he does it, privately, then like I said, you're taking a chance. And I sold this front sprocket this morning. Let me see, catch up with the messages. Karen on the beach is here. So Anita, thank you for stopping by. Tracy is in the house and all that. Bumcrack Picker and all that. And if everybody doesn't know, Adam does a show is it Wednesday at 2 o'clock Central? Or 3 o'clock Central, I think 2 o'clock Eastern time. And he interviews different people. I think this past week, it was Casey the Rockstar Flipper. I think he interviewed this past week, and all that. Flipping Crazy, hello. So Todd, if you want to put a link in there, sorry, Adam, if you want to put a link in there for your interview shows you do every week, you can put it in there. I think it's 30 minutes to an hour. I'm not sure how long. So yeah, everybody, if you see it there, just click on his those 3 dots next to anybody that you want to follow. Click on the 3 dots, and you can go to their channel and subscribe to their channel and all that. Peter Wade, thank you. That's people don't know, Peter is from the UK. Bumcrack Picker is also from the UK. Mr. Sadie's here. Yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me. Once you said carnival, that's something maybe you want to get at maybe a fair or whatever, for popping balloons, or besides winning the goldfish and all that. Once you said it and all that, but I think it's from the 70s, possible, but I'm not 100% sure. That's what she said, and she was definitely younger and maybe the one selling it. I'd say whoever had it, it was their parents probably that had it. And all that. Let's see. And Peter Way, if you're into gaming, he has a gaming channel too, also besides the, Paul videos and all that. He has 2 YouTube channels, I think. Yeah, Casey probably has a lot of information, so it's probably hard to make a short show on that. And I'm thinking that's everything else I've got. Whatever. Yeah, I think that's everything I need to show you today. Just make sure. I just want to make sure, yeah, that's everything there. And like I said, thank you all my moderators and a few I made today to keep the trolls out. I'm not at that level yet, so I guess when you get a troll, you made it to the big time. Don't forget tonight, Dwayne MSSB auction starts at 7 o'clock Central Time. I don't remember the name of who's doing it. Let me look and see real quick. It's going to be Monica, keeping it real with the Millers. And I guess I think she does a lot of jewelry a lot of times, so we'll find out tonight. It's 7 o'clock Central, and usually goes a little bit, hour to 2 hours a show. You go back and get on there. Blended Whiskey. I never heard of him before. Oh, yes, what I mentioned too. Yeah, thanks, Tracy. I need 109 people away from getting 1,000. People don't realize YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subs to go live on YouTube. Even if I go outside, and do this, I cannot do it. After that mass shooting in Australia, it seemed like they would like grandfather you in or see, type of videos you do, and all that, I guess for security reasons. But yeah, I'm 109 away. I'm gonna try to do a live video. If I make it to 1,000, I'm doing a garage sale January 22nd. My storage unit is having a garage sale for their tenants, which I've done before, and that's my last live video I did. And actually, Lonnie showed up, and we were both doing YouTube on each other at the same time. So if anybody can always go back and look at my second live show on location there. He bought a bunch of remotes from me and all that. I'm not sure how he did on those. Had like 50 of them or something, 40 of them. And all that. And if you do have a YouTube channel, just say I have a YouTube channel in the chat. Like Treasure Vintage Angie, she's always doing like jewelry finds and all that, or doing the live from the show, not show, live from the thrift stores and all that. So it's like going on about 22 minutes so far. Read a couple of more chats and all that. And like I said, if anybody ever hasn't done the chip picker shows, they do a show every morning. Usually 8 o'clock to about 9:30. But Wednesdays and Sundays they do a listing challenge. So you got to list it that day. You can't use old stock items. You list it brand new. Take pictures. If you sell it, you get a point. I've won it one time selling 3 of these back to back within the first hour, and I won the pot. You chip in $2 and you kind of get the pot. If there's no winner, it carries over to the next show and all that, which is kind of nice, and it gets up closer to the $60, $70 range. And they average around $30 a show, I guess, and all that. But that's what I'm gonna save that ink for. If I get that other ink, whatever, I'm gonna put all 3 of them on there Wednesday and all that. But people win with clothes, jewelry. I mean, I'm not sure if there's any past winners in here. So I won it twice. Winning it, and finished on a 3-way tie one time with 3 people and all that. So it's a pretty cool thing to do, Like I said, it gets you motivated to list items, but when I do it, it's usually from work. So it was, but I listed 3 items and just kind of, stepped away and went back to work. The Nitty Gritty Picker, welcome. No backflips. The backflip deal didn't come until like 98 or so. And I talked to one of the guys that actually did it, whatever. First person to do it was Corey Hart in competition. Like I said, it doesn't count until you do it in a competition. You know, you can do it and say, yeah, you did it, but until you do it in competition or at a actually staged show, and all that. And I think that, like I said, Corey Hart did it on TV. And all that. I'm not sure if it was live TV. Then the guy I was talking to, he said only 4 people in the world were doing it at the time. I think him, Kenny Bertram, Travis Pastrana, and all that. If you kind of look back here, that's Kenny Bertram's that's what mechanics pass for pitting for him at the New Orleans Supercross. But he got him more heavier into freestyle because that was making the big bucks and all that. But it's not as big as it used to be. And all the freestyle movement. But like I said, I think a triple backflip's been done, whatever. But like that guy's getting up like 60, 80 feet up in the air, and like I said, one mistake, you're dead, you know. And this was onto a giant airbag, you know, when he did it. So it wasn't like hitting the ground. I don't think it can be done because the speed would kill you. Huh. Well, not Corey Hart. It's is it Corey Hart? But actually, the Hart I'm talking about that did the backflip, he's married to Pink, the singer. You don't realize that and all that, but he married Pink, the singer. And I think they been married like 7 years or 17 years. I'm not sure exactly how long. You know, so I'm trying to read some of the chat and all that. You know, I've done one of these shows before, and I ended the stream, and it kept buffering. It buffered all day. Well, Bumcrack Picker and Bianca basically stayed on the whole all day talking. The second time it happened only lasted a few hours. I think it might have been Bum Pop Cricker and Josh. A lot of Josh did it. So check out his show too. A lot of Josh. I don't see him in sight, but he's actually a captain in the U.S. Army, stationed somewhere in Georgia. Carey Hart. Yeah, Carey Hart, not Corey Hart. But Carey, I'm trying to remember if I've met him before, Carey Hart. And so I'm trying to remember one of the back guys, freestyle guys. So I was eating at a table. It was him and one of the big bike builders. And like I'm in the bike business, so I was at a trade show where they were all at and all that. All that Trojan Vintage. What'd you do, Todd? Yeah, so that is a Texas flag behind me. My last couple of vehicles my parents bought were from one of our customers, Fox Hoyt Toyota in El Paso. Well, they basically got them delivered. I guess my mom and dad went up, and when you go to most car lots, they want to say, "Hey, we can do this for you, you know, every month." I'm not asking for the monthly payment. I just want the, you know, out the door price. They kept giving them the run around and thought, "We can do this for you every month." And say thank you. They walked away. Called Mr. Fox, one of our customers out there. And 2 days later, it was being dropped off in front of our shop and all that. One of the big transporters and all that. I think I ended it, but sometimes other people have done comments. It happened to Scott, and then I actually emailed him, "Hey, you're still buffering," you know, emailed him on what you call it, and somebody else, Sue Crawford, I think, who does it. She's big into eBay, and it was happening on her show, but I think she caught it right when I was messaging her and her. You know, yeah, I remember that Nitty Gritty. He did when he came down, he kind of slid and all that, and did it like, you know, yeah, that wasn't a good landing, you know, but you know, well, within a couple months, I mean, everybody was doing the backflip. If you didn't do a backflip during all those competitions, you didn't get a very good score and all that. And like I said, Pastrana was probably the #1 guy that did it, and he did like 8 of them in a show. He won it, but like when the other guys did a better performance and did no backflips, and he actually gave props to the guy because he said, heck, he actually technically beat me even though he didn't do backflips. There's Krillin in here. I see somebody saying at Krillin876 in here. And if you are in here, Krillin, hello. Yeah, I saw him in one of the live shows. Jason Static, I think, you know. Check out his shows. He's an ex-wrestler and all that, you know. Okay, there you are, Krillin. What's up, man? Man, he has a lot of clothes. I don't know how many pieces you have, but I saw that room. It's just like closed city. And we got another pouch, South Texas Prepper. Yeah, if you kind of see back here, I got that from the car dealership guy. He kind of gave us some free goodies and all that. He dropped the car off. I don't know if I have any backflip pictures. At one time I had one. They got Guy Cooper. He's famous for jumping. He's away kind of over here if nobody doesn't know who that is. Airtime, Mr. Airtime is what they call him. Yeah, I got a big death pile too. I'm kind of behind here. I had to clean that out, before I did the show. Just put stuff on my table and all that. So I put it over there so they won't be happy Monday morning. So I got to move it again. I haven't rode a bike in 17 years on Nitty Gritty Picker. I used to do enduros, hare scrambles. I've done motocross once or twice in my life, and like I said, unless it's a ski style jump, like doubles and all that, I did not. That's how. If it was a tabletop, I would go for it. But basically a double is a tabletop with nothing in the middle, no dirt in the middle. So, I know too many people that got hurt. The off-road riders that are trying to ride a motocross. I did BMX when I was like 12 years old at the YMCA and all that, and actually finished second, because I just showed up to the races, finished last or second to last in most of the races. But like I said, second for the year because I actually showed up to all of them and all that. And let's see, it's getting on about 32 minutes and all that. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. What most people in here probably are subscribers. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm 109 away where I can go live, and hope to go live next month from my garage sale and all that. So, and all that. Yeah, the YMCA is not far from here. It's like from I lived in this neighborhood, grew up in this neighborhood, and all that. And if you saw my guard cat this morning, the place where I bought the stuff right there, the glass and all that. When I walked up, there was a cat on my hood and all that. So I took a picture of it and posted it on Facebook and said that's my security. I need to get a dog and put it in my truck, and then, like I said, I don't have to worry about nobody messing with my stuff and all that. I see now you got yeah, I was watching that video, Adam, of him doing live from his car lot. And all I said, super dark. They shut down DFW for like 2 to 3 hours, and he had a customer coming in to buy a car from Nebraska, and he had they routed him San Antonio. So he's probably not happy about that. So he might, so I wish we had an 84 to 86 Diamondback Viper. Todd, back in the early 80s, we had a junk guy next door right there, and he sold, I wish I'd have bought stuff back then, because he bought storage auctions. That's what he did for a living before. And one day he found one item, and that's when, everybody spread the word that, go buy storage auctions, because he found a bar system and he sold for $3,000. Well, he used to have all kind of stuff in there, glass and all that. And I bought a couple of odds and ends, but, I don't have none of that stuff anymore. But he had a bicycle in there, and I know what a Diamondback was back then. Like I said, I was familiar with BMX. And I said, that's a $500 bicycle. So he called the cops because he doesn't want, be known for selling hot merchandise. Well, the detective showed up, about an hour later. I noticed they were putting in their car. Went over and talked to him, and he said, yeah, they ran the numbers on the deal, and it was hot. And I don't think he was out much, and all that. But he used to have all kind of crazy stuff in there and all that. And my dad used to buy all kind of tools from him, which we still have. Old monkey wrenches, giant pipe wrenches, like 2-inch wrenches and all that. And I still have those and all that. I think I showed one of them one time in one of the videos and all that. But something he used to do, which was kind of cool, he would sell cheap watches, $5 watches or $10 watches for a lifetime guarantee. and all that. My dad could never figure out, why would you do that? And he said, because every time they bring it back, they buy merchandise. I'm paying like $2 for these watches, and some of these watches might, hey Kimmy, last a year. Well, they might last 6 months, but like I said, I'm giving them a $2 watch. They come in there and usually spend $5, so I'm making money every time they come back by giving a lifetime warranty on a $5 watch and all that. Krillin, I am about 73 miles. Airline Highway's right down there. If I get on that street, I can run about less than 75 miles and run into New Orleans and all that. Like I said, I haven't been there since like 2000. I passed through there, but last time I actually been there, I think it was 2001 or 2 for the New Orleans Supercross. They had it like 5 years in a row from '98 to I think '03. I used to go down there for that. I think I went to Bourbon Street a couple of times after that, but like I said, after that. But thanks, Kimmy, for showing up. So who else we got in here? Anybody new? That's like Adam. Well, Adam, who are you going to interview this coming week? Maybe you can put that in the. You're going to interview next Wednesday or what? Okay, well, let's end it right now. Thank you everybody for watching. If you want to plug your channel, type it in the side real quick. Don't forget tonight, the MSP auction at 7 o'clock Central Time. You got Adam in there, Exploits, does the interviews every, I think what I said, Wednesday and all that. And he's always got somebody new. I'm not sure how long he's been doing it, maybe about for a year or 6 months. I'm not sure exactly. And all that. And so hopefully I'll be able to try to get on one of his shows one day. Like I said, I'm at work, so it's good. If that telephone rings right now, I got to pick it up, and all that, and all that. So thank you for everybody for watching. Subscribe if you have any questions or comments. Hit below, hit the like button and all that. So let's end this, and thank you everybody, and have a good day, and see you next week.